Hello, welcome to my house and welcome to my channel. I'm Laura Cepeda and today I'm very happy to share this video with you. I love this blouse. You won't believe how easy it is. I love the color. I love how it looks. I made some ruffles with it. You will see how easy the stitch is. And of course I tried to make it as easy as I could. But well, before we start, it's important that you subscribe to my channel, and first I will give you the material list. Let's start. Well, for this blouse we are going to need 400 grams of this light material. I will use this brand, and in this color is like a strawberry color, right? And I will use a crochet hook of number 3.5 millimeters. Well, as you could see, I think it's between light and medium, right? But well, this is the yarn. Now let's start with all the steps. Well, I'm going to make this blouse in a small, well, between a small and medium size. I will use one thread. And with the hook we are going to start making a long strip of chains. If you want to make this blouse for a larger size or for a smaller size, you are going to calculate the size like this. You are going to make this strip of chains that goes all around your chest or the biggest size of your body, okay? If you have a lot of boobies, well, you are going to make this strip of chains that goes all around this, okay? In this case I will make I will take this size, okay? I will take this as a reference, and I will make the strip of chains that goes all around the chest. Well, I did get ahead a little bit and I already made this step, but I want to show you. Imagine that you have the chains that you need. In this case, for the size I'm making, I must have 145 chains, right? Once that you have the number of chains that you need, you are going to slip one to close. Please see that you didn't twist, and once you are sure, you are going to close the row. Then go up with one chain, and we are going to start making one half double crochet in each stitch, okay, like this, the half double crochet with yarn over, insert the hook, and then we take all of them together like this all around. And remember that here I'm just making a sample because I did get ahead and I already made this step, but I wanted to show you. Okay, once we finish this row, I will tell you how many centimeters I made so you can take them as a reference. Remember that I'm making this for an adult in between small and medium size. Okay, so let's continue making all around half double crochet. Well, at the end of the row of the half double crochet, we are going to slip one to close, right? Remember that this is a sample. Then we will go up with 3 chains, and we are going to make one double crochet in the same space right here where we started. Then we are going to make 2 chains. We are going to come back, and here we are going to make a picot. You see how I lean the hook and I insert the hook, then I bring all the stitches with me to make a picot. Then in the same space a third double crochet, and this will be one shell with picot, right? Well, then we are going to make 2 chains, and we are going to skip 2, and in the third we will repeat again the shell with a picot. Remember that in the second double crochet is where we made the picot, so 2 chains, and then we came back, and here we insert the hook and we bring them all of them together. Then the third double crochet, then 2 chains, and we will repeat. And look, I forgot to tell you, we made the first all of the double crochet together in the same space. Then the second shell we made one double crochet in each stitch, then 2 chains, and again here we are going to repeat we are going to make the shell and the double crochet, all of them in the same space, and like this we are going to alternate. Then the next shell we are going to make one double crochet in each stitch, and like this is how we are going to continue all the row. Okay, so we are going to alternate, and we are always going to make the picot in the second double crochet. So basically the row will be like this, once all of them together in the same space, once one in each stitch, and again we are going to repeat, and like this is how we are going to alternate, and between them 2 chains, and we are going to skip 2 chains too. Well, like this, let's continue and see you at the end of this row. And remember to make the picot with 2 chains too. Well, let's continue. Well, at the end of the row, we are going to slip 1 to close. We are going to finish with 2 chains, and this is how it will look, right? Then we are going to slip until the next space, but we are going to leave the picot in front. So we are going to slip behind the picot, you see? So here I'm having a little bit of trouble. So, okay, this is how I'm going to slip 1 until here. You see how we slip behind the picot. Now that we are here, we will go up with 3 chains, and right here in the middle we are going to make the shell. So remember, in the second double crochet we are going to repeat and make the picot, then the third double crochet, then 2 chains, and again in the next space we are going to repeat to make the shell. Like this, we are going to repeat this stitch many rows, alternating where we made the shells and where we made the chains, right? I did get ahead, as I told you. I wanted to show you what I made, and look, this is what I have so far. Remember, I'm making this in a small size. Actually, I'm making this for a girl. She's skinny, but she has a lot of boobies, so she told me that all around she measured 97 centimeters. So from here to here, we must have the half, right? So that's why I have 40, around 48 centimeters. And I have 145 chains. So like this, I will completely sure that the blouse fits perfectly on here, right? So that's why I took this as a reference, and as you could see, I made a half double crochet first, and then I continue making the shell with picot stitch many rows. As you could see, I alternate, I skip 2 spaces, and I make 2 chains between shells. You see how did I alternate? And I made 15 rows, okay? And these 15 rows measured from here to here is 17 centimeters. If you want, you can make this blouse longer, you will decide, okay? In this case, I will make this blouse from under the waist until the armhole, but you will decide. If you want, you can make it longer. I'm making this for a teenager, so she wanted like shorter, so that's why I'm making only these rows. Well, now that we have the rows that we need, we are going to divide. This is the exact half of our blouse, right? Then we are going to divide first the front and then the back, okay? And we are going to continue making the same stitch. So well, first I will finish this row and then I will divide, okay? If you have your markers, please use them. If you don't have, well, you can use ribbons or a piece of thread or so to point it out. Just, yes, let me put the markers and then we will start. Well, here is where I put the marker, and before you put the marker and you start making the front and the back, please try on and see if this mark perfectly divides the half. Sometimes we have like more, we need more space for the back, or sometimes we need more for the front from the chest. So please make sure, and once you are sure, you can continue. And now we are going to continue with the stitch. Please be careful and see that you always face this stitch to the right side. Once you are sure, we are going to continue. As you could see, I went up with 3 chains, then 2 chains more, and I went to the next space, and right there I made the shell. Remember, we have to make 3 double crochet, and in the second double crochet we are going to make the picot, then 2 chains, and again in the next space we are going to continue with the next shell with picot, and like this all the front we are going to go and come back. okay? So here at the end I arrived to the other marker, and here I made the last double crochet. Then turn around, go up with 3 chains, and here in the first space, as you could see, we are continue alternating the shells. So here right away we are going to make the first shell also with picot. And like this we are going to continue going and coming back, making more rows until we arrive to the shoulders. You just have to be careful that you alternate the shells, and that at the beginning and at the end we must make 1 double crochet, and we have this side straight, okay? And please try on and see if the rows that you made are enough or no, okay? Until you are sure, you are going to finish, and then you are going to continue with the back, and we are going to repeat making the rows that we need, okay? And also we are going to follow the same instructions for the back too. Once we finish with the front, we are going to cut the thread and continue with the back. We are making these pieces apart. Well, look, I crochet each side apart, the back and the front. Well, now that you are sure and that you already try on, you see how I have this side straight, and also I made the same in the back and in the other side too. I made 18 rows, and well, please try on before you join, okay? Once you are sure and once the armhole, the space for the armhole is enough, well, now we are going to join the shoulders. I will show you how, and then we are going to continue with the final stitch. Well, with 1 thread and with our hook, we are going to insert the hook in the corner. Please, before you join, try on, okay? I don't know if in your country you have this vegetable. It's like a green potato. It's called chayote. So I have like this feeling, I don't know, it's like raw. My hands feel weird. So I was cooking and I used this chayote. So I have this like feeling, or that I need to put something on. Well, we are going to join in zigzag, okay? We are going to make 2 chains, and we are going to take 1 stitch from here, then again 2 chains, and then we are going to insert the hook here in the picot. Then we are going to slip 1, again 2 chains, and then in the picot of the other side, then 2 chains, and then in the middle of the next space here we are going to insert the hook, then 2 chains, and then in the space of the other side too. And like this we are going to continue making zigzag, and we are going to join the same number of spaces in the other shoulder too. So please take note, or count how many spaces you are counting, and also, I'm sorry, you are joining, and also try on if you want maybe the neck like maybe more opened, or you want it with less neckline, so you will decide. And well, like this we are going to continue. We are going to only join, well, in my case, 4 shells with each side, and like this we are going to continue making zigzag, okay? And also in the other side too. And I think that for here, for the neck, we won't make any extra row to give it like a final touch. I think that this stitch by its own, it's beautiful, so I would leave it simple. So here, well, I'm finishing to join, and it has to look like this, you see? So we join 4 complete shells. So here I'm going to finish with the space, and that's it. I'm going to cut, and then I will make the same in the other side too. And as you could see, this stitch is beautiful, so I will leave it like this. And so far we have this, and we must have the same in the other shoulder too. And well, here in the armhole I'm going to make a single crochet row all around. Well, here we are in the armhole, and we are going to make all around a single crochet row using the same yarn, or well, if you want you can combine. And if you want, you can reduce a little bit, skipping some spaces. Please make note where you skip, because you are going to make the same in the other armhole too. So like this, we are going to continue making single crochet. And well, this is what I have so far. At the end, I'm going to slip one to close, and I will repeat the same in the other armhole too. But before we go, I'm going to make an extra stitch. So I will go up with 4 chains. So 4 chains, then I will turn over twice, and in the same space a second extended double crochet. Take 2, take 2, and the next 2, then 1 chain, and then turn over twice, and in the same space again, take 2, take 2, and the last 2. So here in each space we are going to make 3 extended double crochet, then 1 chain. Okay, then in the next space, turn over twice, it's insert the hook and 3 extended double crochet, and between them 1 chain. Okay, here I forgot. So again, 1 chain and 1 extended double crochet, all of them in the same space. We are making here the ruffles. So like this is how we are going to make. As you could see, we have to make all of them together so this can make this effect, right? And well, I did get ahead and I made the same in the bottom. This is how I decorated, and I repeat, I made 3 extended double crochet in each space with 1 chain between them. You see how beautiful it looks? So like this is how it will look in the armhole too. It's important that you count also how many ruffles you made in the front to make the same in the back, okay? Because if not, it will distort a little bit, but basically you are going to make in each stitch 3 double crochet, right? With 1 chain between them. And well, in the armhole we are going to make the same, and the neck we will leave it like this. At the end we are going to iron just the blouse, not the ruffles. Well, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you have enjoyed and that you like it. Please, if you do, don't forget to give me a like and to subscribe. As I told you, you are going to iron just the blouse using a protection under. Remember, it's very important, and just using the steam very soft and very gently, and then you are going to leave the ruffles like this. But well, don't forget to click and subscribe. It's completely free. I will be very happy to have all of you here in my channel. Remember, I post a video every Wednesday and Saturday. Thank you so much for watching and to arrive to the end of the video. See you soon, and please leave me a comment. Thank you, and see you on Instagram too. Bye bye.